Hi, Irene Dolding for Kurt, Jasmine, and Bagel's Writing Academy. I'm here with Leslie Cabral, and she's our future author. And I'm going to give you some of her thoughts on how to become an author. First, Leslie, how did you choose your topic?
It really depends on the idea that I kind of evaluated. So it could come from maybe a dream or an experience that I had. So with that idea that I brought, I guess I put a lot of how I would outline that. I would brainstorm on all the things that I wanted to put into that, and then I thought of the genre, all the characters that were brought into it, and it just kind of worked on itself.
And how long did this process of evaluation of the characters, of the subject, of the scenery, and the theme, how long a process did that take for you?
From the book that I just written, I wanted to kind of test myself on how quickly I can develop on that and how I can put myself under the pressure with that. So it took me roughly a month to really construct all of that. And it kind of took a little bit more time of taking time to just evaluate all of those. And then the time just comes from taking a time to just seeing how this scene will turn into that one, how the characters will develop into how they're going to be at the ending from comparing them to the beginning. So it kind of just took a while for myself to evaluate how I wanted it to be.
So would you say the process took about 6 months to a year to have your actual finished product from beginning to end?
I would say right now I wouldn't consider it as a finished product, but I would say it would take roughly like half a year or so.
Okay. Now, what kind of feelings did you get when you were writing this?
It was really like a roller coaster. I doubted myself in the beginning of how, this is not really good enough, I should think of it like this. And then I thought, but this is really exciting. So it kind of inspired me to like keep going. And it really brought me into feeling how the characters would feel at that moment. So how they stressed through all the problems that came into it, all the memories that the main character had, all the things that the others would inspire them to be, and all the cheesy moments in there that would kind of make myself laugh to create even more. So it was really just everywhere.
So would you say that you identified with one character over another?
I would say, like from that book, the main character does connect to me more, where it just really, not that it reflects to me, but it really just brings me more, and she inspires me more to like keep reading my own work, and like makes me more happy than the other characters.
And what were the biggest surprises that you felt that you had to overcome, or that you didn't expect?
I didn't expect myself to really like feel what I was writing. Like I would be like, this is exactly how I wanted. But when I would read back, I'd be like, I wrote that. Like that's something that kind of comes from your heart, and it just really, you reflect on it once after you read it again, and you're just in that moment.
So you were really captured by the characters that you wrote. They really...
Yes, I feel like if you can even bring yourself into being captive and inspire yourself even more from what you create, then that's something that's worth giving out.
And what roadblocks did you feel that you had to overcome?
Mostly it was discovering the characters' backgrounds. So I would have to figure out how their background can come back into the story, and how it would relate with each other, and how that would bring the theme into the story of having dark secrets behind them, and how their past really affects them, who they are now. So I really had a hard time overcoming how certain parts of their past kind of reflect to who they are now. So that was just moments where I just had to overcome that. And overcoming that was just kind of seeing how life is, experiences from other people and from around the world. So that kind of brought me to bring that back into the story.
And are these characters fictional, or are they based some part of it on someone that you knew?
They're mostly fictional, but it was based on a dream that I had, and that their characters just kind of stuck into me, and I just wanted to write it. So I guess it was based on other things that I've read probably and seen.
So in closing, what kind of advice would you give a future author? What would you tell them how would you tell them to explore their writing, or anything else?
I feel like it just depends on them. If you have that urge of like wanting to write something, then don't doubt yourself. You should always just want to write it because for yourself. And if you have the chance to like want to write that, then it's obviously going to inspire someone to probably write also. So it's like the chain.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you.
For Kurt, Jasmine, and Bagels Writing Academy, Irene Dolnick.